Do you ever find yourself second guessing your purpose, your mission, or a worthy goal that's really important to you? I know personally I have, and it's something that I stumbled upon over the past couple of weeks. So, for that reason, I have decided to create a video focusing on the reasons why it's important that you stay the course and get back to your authentic self. So, I have a little bit of a confession. Over the past couple of weeks, maybe it's been the weather or just being in a little bit of a mental rut. For whatever reason, it's been a little bit difficult to get myself to take action in terms of creating video content, writing, and ultimately kind of pursuing the actions that support my passion of becoming a peak performance coach and helping to inspire and elevate other people. But one of the things that kind of jolted me, I was cleaning up some of the documents that were on my computer the other day and going through some files, and I found video outlines that dated back to 2017. Now, I've known for a while that this has been kind of in my heart and something that I've wanted to do for a long, long time. Also glanced at a copy of a book that I've been working on in and out of for a number of years. And it was a subtle reminder of how, at the end of the day, this is a deep part of who I am as a person and is very much in alignment with my authentic self. So, regardless of my motivation or how I may be feeling the moment, I know that this is a critical part of who I am as a person. And for that reason, I wanted to create a video or some content kind of supporting why it's so important to reconnect with your authentic self and really stay centered on what is important to you as a person and an individual, and some of the reasons why it's so important to live authentically in the first place. If you found yourself hesitating to take action on an important goal or act in alignment consistently with your authentic self, then I'm going to highly recommend that you watch this video all the way until the end, because I'm going to share some of the most powerful ideas that have helped me get back on track and reassociate with my goals and my purpose so I can act consistently every single time. It's been said that like attracts like, so just the fact that I know you're watching this video or content like this tells me that we are kindred spirits, and for that reason, I know you're an awesome human being, and your authentic self is probably something amazing and incredible, and you deserve to share those gifts with the world, and for whatever reason, we just need to get you back on track. But if you are on board with living authentically and pursuing your goals and you enjoy content like this, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's go ahead and dive right into the video. So we're going over 7 reasons why you should live authentically and speak your own truth. Reason number 1 is to build character. Oftentimes in life, living authentically is challenging. It's not easy, and sometimes contradicts our natural habits and, our natural tendencies. For all those reasons, anything that is typically hard and challenging is oftentimes worth doing, and it may not necessarily be the actions themselves that are important, or the goal that you achieve, but who you become in the process. Living authentically builds character by validating who you are and speaks truth into who you are as a person and essentially what you represent. Doing anything but living authentically essentially erodes the fabric of your character and find yourself suppressing your true nature. This becomes kind of a slippery slope where you find yourself second guessing yourself, trying to appease other people's viewpoints and expectations, and ultimately just holds you back from your ultimate potential. And in regards to the energy and the tribe that you attract, oftentimes it is your authentic self that truly attracts the people that you want to be around and should be associating yourself for success and your overall health. The second reason why you should live authentically and true to yourself is because it's hard. And what I mean by that is oftentimes in life, the things that are hard and challenging are what's going to help us grow as a person and an individual. You don't want the path of least resistance. You don't want comfort. Bruce Lee once said, "Seek not an easy life, but the strength to endure a difficult one." History is filled with stories and individuals who have had incredibly hard upbringings and stories. This challenge that helped them grow and helped them live authentically is a lot of what we respect. And this is why in society we may totally admire and revere someone who has earned $100 million that has come from harsh upbringing and difficulty versus someone who won $100 million and really didn't have to apply any effort to do so. So oftentimes it's not necessarily the result or the outcome that we value, but the story itself. For this reason, when you live authentically, oftentimes you're going to be forced to grow, you're going to be forced to expand, and sometimes, take yourself to a next level and improve your habits and your mindset and who you are as a person. And at the core, those are the things that we really respect and really admire. It's the journey, not the destination, that is truly important. Reason number 3 why you should live authentically and speak your own truth and live congruently with your goals, your purpose, and your dreams is, if not now, then when? Time is incredibly fleeting, and oftentimes, we get caught up in our distractions, our day to day, and if we don't take action today in this present moment or act congruently with who we really identify as a person, then when are we going to do it? Because the days keep coming and the years come more and more quickly as you age. And at the end of the day, you don't want to live a life of regret and look back wishing that you had taken action. And if nothing else, you'll be thanking yourself a year from now for taking action today. One distinction that's helped me tremendously on my personal path is realizing that there's never going to be an ideal time, circumstance, amount of resources, or preparation for that matter to get started. You just have to dive in. And at the end of the day, because there's never an ideal circumstances, there's really no point in waiting. If something's truly important to you, then there's no reason to hesitate or put it off any longer. And if it is, near and dear to your heart, it should be the number one focus of your day or your habits or your actions before moving forward and doing anything else. In real estate, they say pay yourself first. And this is one of the paths or, means for becoming successful. So invest in yourself first and invest in your own dreams before you get caught up in the minutia and the day-to-day rigors of the day. A powerful distinction that has helped me on my personal path is realizing that there is no ideal time, circumstances, amount of resources, or even preparation. All that you need is within you right now. And everything that you've done up until this point in your life has prepared you for, what's important to you at this point. And if you're not ready or if you're not prepared, you'll learn it as you go. So there's no point in waiting. You don't want to live a life of regret. So it's better to get started, make mistakes, and learn through the process than seeking some type of unobtainable perfection. And for that reason, if not now, when? There's no better or ideal time than right now and the present. They say tomorrow is a mystery, the past is history, but today is a gift. Reason number 4 why you should live authentically and speak your truth is because it aligns with your purpose and your ultimate goals. Whether you realize it or not, oftentimes your purpose, your calling as it may be, leaves clues in terms of who you are and who you should represent as a person. So the more that you act authentically within yourself, the easier it's going to be to pursue that purpose or pursue that worthy goal. And your unique flavor of your authentic self is going to create the best results for your goal or your mission. If you can relate, originally I found myself hesitating to dive into the area of peak performance or personal development because I found that there were a lot of other resources present at the time. But what I later realized is my unique perspective or my unique voice may connect with an individual or a person who may not be able to absorb that information from another resource. So it may not necessarily be that you are the end-all or be-all resource within your niche or within your field. However, you do have a unique gift to communicate to the world and communicate your message that no one else can replicate. For that reason, it is essential that you pursue your goals and align with your purpose and live authentically because someone out there may be counting on you. The 5th reason why you should live authentically and speak your truth is purely out of happiness and the fact that you deserve happiness. And the reality is, if you're not living an authentic life or pursuing things that are true to who you are, you're oftentimes going to feel hollow, empty, and like you're a fake. And aligning with your authentic self is going to center you to the things that are most important to your life and true to who you are as a person. Yes, it's going to be challenging, it's going to be tough, and oftentimes aligning with your authentic self and speaking your truth is going to come with a long path of challenges and obstacles. But on the other side of that, you are going to feel gratified, you're going to feel phenomenal, and you're going to be proud of yourself for having overcome those obstacles and taking the high road. So, for all those reasons, for the pure reason that on the other side of what is difficult is oftentimes going to lead to the greatest level of happiness and joy, it is essential that you live authentically. The simple irony is it may be difficult or challenging to get started. There might be moments of hesitation or obstacles, but once you get started and once you get moving, essentially it gets easier and easier to take action on the things that are important to us or to live authentically. We get in a flow state where it just comes natural. The confidence competence loop essentially shares that the more that we do something, the better we get. And then the better we get at something, the more confident we become, which increases our proficiency and efficiency at doing things. So essentially pursuing what you love essentially makes you better at it. For that reason, it's very important that you live authentically and speak your truth, because that's the path to mastery. The sixth reason why you must live authentically and should speak your authentic truth is abundance versus lack. And specifically what I mean is that the world and the universe is infinitely abundant. We know through laws of physics that the universe is infinitely expanding, and there are more resources within our known solar system and the world that could ever be totally utilized. For this reason, because the world and the universe is infinitely abundant, there's enough room for your success and everyone else's. It's not a race to the top or a land grab. You can win, and so can everyone else. For that reason, why not you as well? I believe that not only do you deserve success and there's enough abundance for you and for everyone else, I truly feel that when you live authentically and when you act in alignment and speak your truth to the world, that essentially you help propagate and you help expand the success and happiness of others. So it's not just your success and your motivation and your experience that is important here. It could be your loved ones, your family, your friends. You never know who you may inspire, who you may touch, and how your story may affect someone else and change the world. The seventh reason why you should live authentically and speak your truth is because you deserve your dreams. Everything that you've experienced up until this point in your life, all the pain, the suffering, the hardship, all the letdowns, that was the debt that you paid to deserve your dreams. You're worthy as a person and an individual. And I feel that there's been enough challenge in the world, there's been enough hardship, that there's no reason why you can't have what you want and you deserve and what you're craving in your heart and your mind. Because at the end of the day, when you achieve that goal, when you achieve that dream, the reality is you're going to enrich everyone around you, the world, and not only yourself, but the people that are important to you. I believe words have meaning, and the reason why they call your dreams or your purpose a calling is because it is quite literally calling to you. There is some type of grand purpose, grand design, or reason why you are here on this planet, and there's a reason why you have these specific dreams or visions for yourself, because there's some way that you're going to uniquely impact the world and benefit not only yourself, but the people that you care about, and perhaps hundreds or even thousands of people around you. And even if at this moment you can't perceive some type of profound impact or result of you achieving your dreams for yourself or the people around you, know and understand that just the simple fact that you accomplished something hard or something difficult or something that was challenging could be an inspiration for someone else. We all talk about famous figures. It could be Einstein or Michael Jordan or, our idols. But how important was the individual that helped inspire those people to pursue their own path? So sometimes it's not necessarily what you accomplish, but it could be the inspiration or motivation that someone else needs, perhaps earlier on their journey, that could help them break through fear, hesitation, or doubt. So for all those reasons, I encourage you to live your legend, my friend, and go forth, live authentically, and speak your truth.